South China Sea today, scientists propose tunnels for invisible island expansion in the South China Sea. Peer-reviewed paper recommends tunneling under 3 artificial islands in the disputed Spratly chain to ease crowding. The researchers from China's Ocean University say they have overcome the challenges of excavating into coral sand with new method. Tit for tat. Filipino fishermen vow retaliation against Beijing's order to arrest trespassers in South China Sea. As the Philippines gears up to take legal action against China for alleged environmental destruction in the South China Sea, tensions are rising with Filipino fishermen vowing to retaliate against China's orders to detain foreign nationals by kidnapping Chinese nationals in the Philippines. Analysts warn that Beijing is likely to counter with restrictive trade measures and increased harassment of Filipinos. On Monday, the Philippines accused China of damaging the marine environment around the Scarborough Shoal, a contested maritime area in the West Philippine Sea. National Security Council Assistant Director General Jonathan Malaya announced that evidence is being collected to file a case against China for destroying coral reefs and engaging in other illegal activities, such as harvesting endangered giant clams. Political analyst Edmund Tayo believes the Philippines has a strong case, citing past legal victories over China regarding the South China Sea. "We won the arbitration case before, so we should have a good chance. International public opinion is on our side," Tayo said. The 2016 ruling by the Permanent Court of Arbitration dismissed China's claims to the South China Sea based on its 9-dash line, a decision Beijing rejected. Despite repeated diplomatic protests from Manila, Beijing has ignored these grievances, prompting the current legal action. Meanwhile, India sends ships to South China Sea as it builds naval strength. When Indian warships steamed into Manila Harbor on Monday, they sent a message to Beijing. With its land borders cut off by arch rival Pakistan, war-torn Myanmar, and an increasingly hostile Beijing, New Delhi is committed to becoming a world-class naval power. The port call in the Philippines followed similar stops in Singapore, Vietnam, and Malaysia as India attempts to build stronger bonds with Southeast Asian partners, many of whom share anxieties about China's territorial ambitions. New Delhi has a long way to go. The Indian fleet is only around a third the size of China's, the world's largest by number of vessels, but it has over 5 dozen ships under construction. By 2050, New Delhi hopes to have 200 ships afloat, ideally built at home, a plan that looks all the more feasible given India's recent economic growth. And a navy will be key to maintaining those high, export-driven growth rates by keeping the seas safe for Indian traffic. In just the last 9 months, the Indian Navy has come to the aid of 4 ships that were attacked while transiting the Red Sea. We're watching how a more capable India throws its weight around on the high seas and how China responds.